Good morning. Want to cover a topic I'm getting inundated with emails and questions about on occasion. I've talked about this topic in the past, but I want to kind of do a current update. So people are saying, "Oh, you can't trade in a prop account, automated, and all this." And I've heard this stuff for 3.5 years. I've traded on about 8 different FX prop firms, fully automated, that say you can't trade automated, and now 5 different US-based futures prop firms that say you can't trade automated. Uh, and it's not a problem. It's actually so easy. It's not even funny how to do it. And I've never had anything disqualified. I don't know of anybody that I've ever talked to that has, if they do it the right way. So let's talk about the right way to trade automated. And there's 2 trade copiers we typically use. There's a trade copier that I typically use if I'm going to operate on the NT8 platform. So let me grab some good drawing tools here, and let's see here. Let's go and make a box. Okay, so we got a box. So what I do, this is how I do it and how I've done it forever. I set up a box, and that's not the best color to use. Let me get a better color than that. Let me go in here and select a better color. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I set up a box. Let's say it's a PC, laptop, or a server. So that's where I'm running my NT8. So I run an instance of NT8. Now, let's say I'm trading a TPT account, Take Profit Trader, or I'm trading an Apex account or whatever. The prop firm that let's say you've never traded prop and they supply you a download link and you can get the NT8 platform and they give you a data feed and all that, you can use that. I don't. I use my own instance of NT8, and in this case, let's say I'm running it on a desktop PC, like a i9 chipped Asus gamer box, and I've got my NT8 running, or maybe it's a server, or even your laptop. So now I have the platform that's going to run the iGRID system, and this is the new scalper version, the flip-to-flip trades. And you can actually do the flip-to-flip trades on our original automated. We have 2 automated systems now as part of the iGRID program for NT8. So I run my automation on that platform instance, I call it. And it's an instance, it's one trade platform. I don't run one of my live prop accounts as the master account that's running with a particular strategy. So we'll call this master account 1. I'm running one style of the automation. I then connect that to a trade copier like Replicanto, or another one we use for talking out trade from NT8 platform right to fast track trading .NET accounts. So I don't even have to, I can download and ding around with the Quant Tower platform from fasttracktrading.net, but I can do all my trading at fasttracktrading.net from NT8 talking to a trade copier out to my FTT accounts, whether I have 1 or 20 per tax ID. So I can talk right out, fully automated from my NT8 platform that I call my master instance out to my FTT accounts, whether it's 1 or 20, through a trade copier. We'll go TC. So I can do all that, no problem. I can also talk out trade activity from my master 1, meaning it's a master account that's going to be used to talk out trade activity through trade copiers to various accounts. Another option I have through the trade copier, let's clean this up a bit. Another option I have is with a different trade copier, and pay attention, with a different trade copier, I can talk out to Tradevate accounts. So I can talk out to Tradevate accounts. So I'll put TR and then V. So I can talk out to any Trade-Evade account. I can talk out to other NT8 accounts and so on and so on. And with some of the trade copiers, I could talk to prop firm A. Let's say I've got 5 accounts at one prop firm and 20 at another prop firm. My one NT8, that one instance of NT8 talking through the trade copier can handle all the trade activity. So I'm running one account for the automation. That's my master account. And it can even be a SIM account for all I care. You just want to make sure it operates normally during the trade day. Through the trade copier, I can talk out to a wide range, multiple prop firms from one of the trade copiers, like Replicanto, for instance. So that's one way of doing it. I could talk out to Trade-Evade, a Trade-Evade account at Apex, or a Trade-Evade account at this prop firm or that prop firm, or to any other. Let's say you signed up as an NT8 account at one of the many I guess you could say prop firms. Doesn't make any difference. I can talk out that trade activity from my NT8. The big breakthrough in recent weeks was, wow, I can even have my NT8 taking my long, getting a hit, booking some profit, taking a short, getting a little bit of profit, taking long, whooshka. Okay, I'm done for the day. I'm way over daily goal. All that trade activity that's running on that box on one account, the trade copier then can set ratios. So this might be a 150K SIM account that I'm trading the automated on. The trade copier can say, hey, on the 150K account, trade 1-to-1, same position size. On my 2300K accounts, trade for every one entry here, have it be 2 entries there, or 3, or whatever. The trade copiers, you can do some of that ratio adjustments and so on. So to tell you the truth, setting up all this infrastructure to have your one NT8 talk out to a wide range of prop accounts is not that difficult to set up. The key is and then you want to just trade brain dead, simplistic, mechanical, in this case, fully automated, and go after, in the beginning, when you're new to this, go after very simple, high probability daily goals. As you learn more, get more dialed in, keep playing with more of the templates we provide or any that the group shares through optimization, template sharing and related. You can go up from there. So think about it. Let's say you're trading even 550K, take profit trader accounts on either Trade-Evade or NT8, 5 times, and let's say you only go for 300 a day, that's a $1,500 day. So, you got to think about this. People go to school, to college for 4 years, and some of these schools, I'm going to make a comment, they're basically pissing their money away, 60, 80, 100, 120K on degrees that might make them a 70 to 100K a year job out of the gates. That's 4 years. You got to have a place to live. You got to eat. You got to work your part-time jobs, your full-time jobs. You got to go to school 4 years to go get 70 to 100K a year out of the gates, like maybe you did an IT field. If you spend 2 weeks just listening to how to use automation and learning how to set up a NinjaTrader 8 platform on a desktop PC or your laptop, and learning how to hook up the little trade copier, and learning how to trade optimize settings on various instruments out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts, maybe 1 in the beginning, maybe 2 weeks later, you're up to 3, maybe 2 weeks later, you're up to 5, and so on and so on, and learning, and then a month goes by, then 2 months go by. Now you're really becoming proficient on all the capabilities that automation has to offer, and the gold rush going on right now in prop trading, that's dynamic income. So I can go to college for 4 years, spend all the money, punch all the tickets, have the pretty little cotton paper certificate hanging in the wall that 23 years later, you're not going to even be able to find where the hell that thing went. It's up in some box in grandma's attic when the poor lady passes away and you got to go clean it up. And That's 4 years for what I call static income. Your income does this, changing jobs. What can you learn in a month or two of trading fully automated and creating dynamic income? The faster in life you can get to dynamic income over static income is where you're now having an advantage to stay ahead of this horrendous inflation, this unbelievable jump in cost of living we've had in recent years. That's your edge. You got to do stuff that creates dynamic income. I don't care if you're into crypto to get your dynamic income, trading automated on prop accounts, flipping homes, being a super affiliate or having an Amazon store. You better find something with dynamic income because the future is not going to get any easier for those with static income, especially in a recession where a lot of people lose that static income and spend weeks or months till they can find another one that might start lower than where you started after a year or two of spending your life building somebody else's dreams at that place. So I'm just trying to wake up some people to the reality. Like, you got to look at the bigger picture, and you got to look at the everything is relative, and you got to look at the perspective of things. So automated trading isn't like, Chris, I want to buy, and in 2 days, I want to be trading my 20 FTT accounts. Stupid. Trade one till you're successful getting a payout. Then go to three, maintain that success, get payouts. Go to seven. Each 2 to 3 weeks, add some. Each 2 to 3 weeks, add some. Do it in a methodical, systematic pace, because you want to learn how to optimize. You want to learn how to backtest. You want to learn how to take a template that already has a proven capability and then play around with it and make it personalized to you or adjust as needed. Or maybe the biases in that template are for hitting a daily profit target, and you want to shift the bias and the optimization to daily maximum gain. So in the end, we have so many settings available in our indicators and our strategies that you can adjust and adapt and tweak and do whatever you want to take something that's solid from a template provided where it has all the settings ready to go and then tweak it as needed. And I shouldn't really say tweak, I'm just saying personalize it. You're personalizing it just to make sure maybe you're on a set of settings slightly different than 42 other people, even though we've never had anybody that I've ever known of get an account disqualified because some prop firm said they were doing the same thing that somebody else was doing. So let's just take a quick look at the trade copiers just so you kind of have an idea of who they are and which ones to use. So Flowbots is one. They have the Replicanto, very well known, very capable, very reliable. And we have discount codes on those, so you don't have to play full pop. We have links for anybody that's part of our program. There's one other one that's kind of, I found out some heavy hitters are teaming up with this group for some uses. And wow, did I get off a really powerful call with a group that is very, very large in the trading realm, and got to hear some of the stuff that's going on as they expressed a lot of interest on possible collaboration efforts with the iGRID system. So let me go show you one other trade copier that's kind of the hot thing right now. So there's one other trade copier that many of us are now using for talking out trade activity to an FTT account. So all the tools are out there, guys, and it's not hard to connect all this stuff and use it. So you want to get a simplistic system, cut and dry, fixed stops, fixed targets, plus dynamic stops and targets, and just go hit these markets with something high probability and go make your money and go scale up and create that dynamic income through futures prop trading, fully automated. If you want access or want to know the really, really special offer we have right now to get involved, info@gridalgo.com.